All right, yo. Andy McCabe here, claims delegates and your Restoration Rebel leader. I'm recording this on the Restoration Rebel Facebook page, but this is for general consumption. I will take this video and put it on my claims delegates feed on YouTube shortly after. I just got off a phone call with a contractor who was asking me to unwind a situation that I don't believe can be unwound. So when I hear a story like this, I think it's a good cautionary tale that I think we all can learn from. So here goes. Last year, mid-April, windstorm goes through, knocks a tree into somebody's house. This person happens to be a general contractor. State Farm comes in, writes a repair estimate of $30K. He says, "You've got to be kidding me. This is ridiculous." He goes out, gets a buddy, a different restoration contractor to write him an estimate. That estimate ends up about $140K. State Farm tells him to pound sand, but they finally come up to about $100K. At this point, he's out of the house. His family's out of the house. But he is a general contractor, so he decides to move forward using the $100K funds to rebuild his house. He is sitting now, probably going to move back in next month, so February, so April 2017 to February 2018, he's out of the house, and he's calling me now saying, "Hey, they've paid me $100,000, give or take. I need to go get that $140,000. Can you help me?" Here's my answer. No, I can't. You need to know your costs. This is what I told him. How can you ask? How can you go a year later, go back to State Farm and say, you owe me $140,000 for this project that I just did, when you can't quantify your own costs? What he's really asking for is an appraisal. He didn't know that, but now he does. After the fact, it's way too late to go try to negotiate based on an Xactimate estimate when the job is finished, it's a year old, and you're sitting what you think is $40,000 apart. But you don't know if you're $40,000 apart because you did all the work yourself. And you didn't track your hours. You didn't track your costs. So if this thing goes to appraisal, what happens if the appraisal comes in at 80? Then you really look like you had egg on your face. What if the appraisal comes in at 100 and you ask for 140? So and I've said this 100 times, just because it's in Xactimate doesn't mean it's free money. Doesn't mean it's a get out of jail free card. You can't just put information into Xactimate, print out a PDF, and have magic money fall from the sky. It does not work that way. And if you think you can outsmart a company like State Farm, you've got another thing coming. These guys have been doing this for a lot longer than we have, with a lot more MBAs and lawyers than we have. So don't play games. Don't fall in love with a number. Document your loss. Document your costs. Come with a reasonable argument that a judge and a jury could look at and say, yes, this makes sense. You are owed 140. Hey, for all I know, this thing should be 180, right? It could go to appraisal. You could hire me to appraise this thing, and I go in there and say, yeah, man, this is $180,000 worth of work. But we don't know. The safest answer is, what are your costs? You did the work. You should know. If you're a GC, you should absolutely know what your costs were. But don't try to play games. Don't, after the fact, go in and say, yeah, I'm gonna go get another $40,000 because that's what the number was. No, it just doesn't work that way. So, and I told him one other thing. The time to call me is April 2017 or May 2017, not January, February 2018, because then you just can't unwind it. You just can't. Not all the way, at least. Happy Friday, y'all. Hope you're doing well. Take care.